Call of Duty Black Ops is the much anticipated addition to the franchise, coming this time from Treyarch. Following in the footsteps of the well-received World at War, not to mention the behemoth success of Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops certainly had a lot to live up to. But does it live up to the hype or fold under the pressure?
Ready when you are.
Well, let's start with the single player. Black Ops features a solid campaign length, which we've come to expect from the series, running about 6 to 7 hours. The story offers a unique twist to the series as you play mainly one character as he relives flashbacks through different wars and operations. Over the course of the game, you will experience an attempted assassination of Castro in Cuba, jungle warfare in Vietnam, and even an excursion into World War II. Overall, this new take is executed very well, and I found myself more engaged than in any other campaign in the series. The combat is fast and furious, showcasing some extremely graphic and gory horrors of war that give the controversial airport level in Modern Warfare 2 a run for its money. The action manages to stay well paced and with enough variety to keep the player begging for more. Of course, the trademark amount of on-screen chaos is as good as ever, with little to no slowdown. The game rocks an impressive soundtrack featuring licensed songs from Creedence Clearwater and the Rolling Stones. Even the voice acting is top-notch, featuring the likes of Gary Oldman and Ed Harris. My only gripe with the single player is that the AI, both enemy and friendly, seems sort of unsophisticated and cheap. There are many frustrating scenarios in the game that will have you dying over and over again due to the seemingly omniscient pinpoint accuracy of the enemies, especially on the harder difficulties. Friendlies waste entire clips on enemies standing 2 feet in front of them without so much as hitting them once. But despite these minor flaws, the campaign is the most enjoyable aspect of the game.
We live in a world where seeing is not believing.
Now, while the single player might be great, the honeymoon is over when it comes to the multiplayer. I can't help but feel like Black Ops wants so badly to be Modern Warfare 2. Unfortunately, it ends up paling in comparison. The graphics, sound, and overall feel has taken a major hit since last year's effort. Textures are muddy, and the lighting is uninteresting. Sound is fairly amateur and inaccurate to the proximity of the source. The core gameplay has remained pretty much the same, but guns somehow feel less accurate and powerful. The auto-aim often pulls too strongly, making it very difficult to obtain headshots. Also, knifing seems extremely unreliable, creating an effect that almost seems as though the game randomly selects a hit or miss. Hardcore Call of Duty fans will notice some subtle changes that have made a major strategic impact on the gameplay. Killstreaks are now less effective and no longer count towards another killstreak. Also, shotguns have been nerfed and removed as a secondary weapon and are only available as a primary. But don't worry, noob tubing is still as powerful and annoying as ever. Unfortunately, the game also suffers from several annoying matchmaking issues. Games take a while to get into, and it becomes infinitely more difficult as your party gets bigger on Xbox Live. Matches are frequently interrupted by lag and host switching. And for the love of Christ, the spawn points are among the worst ever seen in an online game.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
Not all the changes are negative, however. Black Ops does introduce several innovations to the competitive online world. One of these changes is the addition of the Call of Duty points currency system. Love it or hate it, credit must be given for the unique blend of gambling and tense competition that the wager matches create. The wager matches let you put massive amounts of points on the line as you do battle in one of 4 unique game types, which come away as being the strongest part of the online experience. In addition, players can purchase contracts, which are essentially timed challenges that yield currency rewards. Putting a simulated currency on the line during matches is something that I definitely expect to see from future developers. It's borderline revolutionary. Black Ops also offers an admirable amount of customization, including personalized tags, weapon emblems, and face paint to name a few. Zombies are back, and, well, they're back. The mode has not changed a bit since World at War, but like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Only a few know what really happened.
Upon reflection, it seems obvious to me that Treyarch divided their development team into 2 sections, one for single player and one for multiplayer. While the single player is fun and polished, the multiplayer seems glitchy and rushed. Between the campaign, player matches, wager matches, zombies, theater mode, not to mention a few hidden extras, there is a massive amount of content here for your money. However, the online gameplay is essentially a watered-down version of Modern Warfare 2 that is desperately needing of a patch.
Just because they write it down and call it history doesn't make it the truth.
Gamebrew gives Call of Duty Black Ops an 8.2 out of 10. Please follow our links and check out our podcast available free on iTunes. Serious brewers can check us out on our Facebook page. Thanks for listening to the Brew Review. See you next time.